Hi, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Pearson, your elementary ELL teacher. Today we're going to do vocabulary pictures for first grade journeys, lesson 30, and the anchor story, Winners Never Quit by Mia Hamm, illustrated by Carol Thompson. We're going to do a modified turn and talk routine where I ask a question. You're going to think about your answer. Then you're going to pair up with a partner at home or with me, and then you're going to share out your answer in a complete sentence. Here's our learning target. Say it after me. I can use pictures and context clues to help me understand important words from the story Winners Never Quit. Our other learning target is I can have a conversation with a partner about the vocabulary words and pictures. Success criteria. That means how will you know you're successful at reaching the learning target? Well, it's kind of like climbing a learning mountain, and we want to get to the top of that mountain. So here's our steps for success. With my partner, I will look closely at each pair of pictures. Number 2, I will say what I notice or see. How are the pictures the same or similar? And 3, read each word and its definition. Review our turn and talk rules. If you have a partner at home, number 1, make sure you're eye to eye and knee to knee facing your partner. If I'm your partner, number 2, first one person talks, that can be me, and the other person listens, that can be you. 3, then the next person talks and the other person listens. Obviously, I can't hear you on the internet. However, I want you to say your answers out loud. 4, do not talk too long on your turn or your partner will not have time to have a turn. For each pair of pictures, I'm going to say, what do you notice or see? And you're going to say in a complete sentence, I notice, and then finish your thought. For example, for this emoji, you could say, I noticed that the emoji has binoculars. Also, how are they both the same? They both, and then finish your thought. For example, if you look at this picture of the man and his dog, you could say, they both have long jowls and gray hair. You can also say whether you agree with me or your partner, and you can say, I agree with you because, and then say why. Or I disagree with you because, and say why. So what do you notice or see for these pictures? I notice that this picture is a love emoji, and I notice that Piglet and Pooh look like they care for each other. So how are these pictures the same or similar? I would say they both show caring or love. So the word is loved, L-O-V-E-D, and it has an E-D ending, loved. Loved means that you like something very much and that you cared about it. Loved. They loved being part of the soccer team. How do I use it? Jose loved his present. Which book have you read that you have loved the most? Loved. Number 2, what do you notice or see? So you can say, I notice or I see. Well, I notice that there's a lot of different boys and girls here, and I notice there's a lot of people here. So how are these pictures the same or similar? They both show a lot of people or kids. So the word is everyone, everyone. Everyone means all of the people who are in a place together, everyone. Everyone had fun at the game. How do I use it? I would like to thank everyone for his or her help. How is everyone in your family alike? Next group of pictures, what do you notice or see? I notice Well, I notice that there's two people here. It looks like they might be brothers or related. There's two people here, Luigi and Mario, and I know they are brothers. So how are they both the same or similar? They both show two people. They both show, it looks like they might be boys or brothers. So the word is brothers. Brothers are boys who are the children of your parents. The brothers are on the same team. How do I use it? My little brothers are 3 years old. How many children in your class have brothers or sisters? What do you notice or see? I notice a green field of grass. I notice another field of grass with a soccer ball. So how are these pictures the same or similar? They both, well, it looks like they both show soccer fields or fields of grass. So the word is field. A field is a large open area where a game is meant to be played. Field. The field was wet after the rain. How do I use it? I ran all the way to the soccer field. Do you play any games on a field? What do you notice or see? I notice. Well, I notice this emoji looks sad, and this person also looks sad or unhappy. So, how are these two pictures the same or similar? They both, I would say they both show sad or unhappy. The word is sorry. Sorry means feeling sadness or pity. The girl was sorry she couldn't play today. How do I use it? I'm sorry I ripped your picture. When did you tell someone you were sorry? What do you notice or see? And underneath here it says there is blank one fish. And over here it says there are blank 2 minutes left in the game. So what do you notice or see? I notice, I notice that there's a fish, there's one fish, and I notice that there's 2 minutes here. So how are they both the same? Oh, I keep showing you the word. They both show, well, this is a tough one. They both show one, and only two. So the word is only. There's only one fish. There are only 2 minutes left in the game. Only. Only means a certain number or amount and no more. So as there is only one fish, there are only 2 minutes left in the game. Only means a certain number or amount and no more. The Reds are ahead by only 1 point. How do I use it? I have only one fish in my fish tank. Is that the only kind of ice cream you have? Only. What do you notice or see? I notice or I see. Well, I notice a big group of people here, and I notice a group of kids here all together. So how are these pictures the same or similar? They both show people together or a group. So the word is people. People are human beings. People were happy after the game. How do I use it? There were many people at the Science Museum. How many people in your class like soccer? People. Last pair of pictures. What do you notice or see? I notice. I notice that this arrow is pointing to the jar with the most uh, uh, It looks like it might be gumballs or marbles. And then here, this arrow is pointing at the most fruit in the graph. So how are these both the same or similar? They both show, oh, I'd say they both show the most. So the word is most. Most means more than any other. The team cheered most for their coach. How do I use it? This is the most difficult puzzle I have ever done. What is the most dangerous animal in the world? Most. All right, let's reflect on our learning target. I can use pictures and context clues to help me understand important words from the story, Winners Never Quit. So it's time to reflect, just like Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, and think about your learning. How did you do today? 4, I could teach this lesson. I easily said how each pair of pictures were the same. 3, I was able to say how most of the picture pairs were the same. 2, I was able to say how some of the picture pairs were the same. Or 1, I was not able to say how any of the picture pairs were the same. How do you think you did? 4, 3, 2, or 1? Let's review the words. See if you can read them or repeat after me. What is this word? The word is loved. What word? Loved. Loved means that you liked something very much and that you cared about it. Loved. Number 2, what is it? Everyone. What word? Everyone. Everyone means all of the people who are in a place together. Everyone. Number 3, what word? Brothers. Brothers are boys who are the children of your parents. Brothers. Number 4, do you know this word? What word? Field. A field is a large open area where a game is meant to be played. Field. Number 5, do you know this word? Sorry. What word? Sorry. Sorry means feeling sadness or pity. Sorry. Number 6, only. What word? Only. Only means a certain number or amount and no more. There is only one fish. There are only 2 minutes left in the game. What word? People. People are human beings. People. 8, most. Most means more than any other. Most. Boys and girls, thank you for doing the vocabulary pictures and words with me today. Have a great day.